Good morning, you guys. So this morning I woke up super early and I had really high expectations about what I could accomplish before the kids got up. So I made myself some coffee, kind of took it all in, took a couple minutes of, quiet time, and then the kids woke up. It was like 5:30 in the morning. So that's why it's all dark here and really light here, because it was hours later before I got to actually start cleaning the kitchen and start working and doing stuff. But sometimes that happens. Today's video is a little bit of tidying, a little bit of organizing. So grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and sit back and relax. And I hope you find some motivation to, get something accomplished off your to-do list today. Our tea kettle has obviously seen better days. Usually I just use Barkeeper's Friend on it, which is what I'm using today, which it did a pretty good job. But sometimes I've had to go as far as use straight up oven cleaner because it's just so caked on the oil. It's just terrible. But Barkeeper's Friend does, a pretty spiffy job, I'd say. Bon Ami cleaner has become one of my absolute favorite things. It doesn't have so many harsh chemicals in it, but it still does a really good job bleaching. I had a doctor friend of mine actually turn me onto it when I was pregnant because I didn't want to use anything that was really harsh, So I started using this and I absolutely love it. It does a great job on my sink, which gets filthy. It takes me a long time to clean it, obviously, but it does a really, really good job.
You're my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
But living in Southern California, we have a lot of Northern Californian hummingbirds that migrate down here. And so we like to keep hummingbird food out for them all winter long. And I like to borrow my husband because he's a lot taller than me, so he can get the feeders down. And this morning we actually saw some really curious hummingbirds that were kind of checking it out. So we know that they're moving in, and so I wanted to give them some fresh food to keep them, happy on their little journey.
'Cause I'm thinking we'll be. Where did it begin? Where did it end? Hanging on loose strings, unable to
right, guys. I don't know why I love that song so much. It's been around for a while, but every time I hear it, I just kind of want to go for a run or clean my house, so I listen to it a lot. But here's a little Christmas hack that my mom actually taught me this year. You find a bush or a bushel of fake flowers. I got these at Michael's, and then you just find the last little knuckle on them and pull them all off, and then you have like 4 or 5 or 6 picks for your Christmas tree. I actually got these specific ones on a Black Friday sale, so it was buy 1 get 3 free, I think it was. So I ended up with almost 20 picks for the price of 1 bushel. So we have basil outside that we just like leave year round because the seeds fly and we get a ton next year. There are a few flowers that haven't died yet out there, and there are some bees. And I find that the bees that are still out late in the season are ruthless. They will hunt you down and scare the bejesus out of you and make you run back inside and stop cleaning the windows. Yeah, those bees are absolutely no joke. They are completely ruthless later in the season. So I decided to finish up for the day, frankly. If you look at my sweatshirt, it's a different sweatshirt. So this is the next day, and I decided to tackle the pantry that has been haunting me for weeks, perhaps months, I'm not really sure. But I took everything out of it. I got rid of the old food, I organized the new food, cleaned it all out, and it is lovely and organized and beautiful now. And now I don't mind feeding myself or my kids because I really like to look in this pantry. Alright guys, well that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for tuning in, and if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And by the way guys, these pantry cabinet doors pull out, and if you're doing a renovation or anything like that, keep it in mind. It is the best thing in the world. Alright guys, well have a good week, and I will see you in the next one.